A very warm welcome to the Jurong East Stadium for today's AIA Singapore Premier League encounter between Albirex Niigata FC Singapore and the Lion City Sailors. Kickoff coming up very shortly at 5:30 p.m. local time. It is very warm and humid here in Singapore, 32 degrees on the west of Singapore here at the Jurong East Stadium. And an intriguing matchup as Albirex Niigata have the potential to go top of the table. If they do get a point victory, we'll see them outright top of the table over Tampines Rovers, who have a break this week in the AIA Singapore Premier League. And there you have the table for you. Albirex Niigata, 8 points from 4 matches, one of 2 undefeated teams so far in the AIA Singapore Premier League Brunei DPMM. With just 1 game played so far, we await their status in the future of the AIA Singapore Premier League. Lion City Sailors in 6th position as well, and they can go up to 4th with a win today, depending on the result, of course, at OTH between Geylang International and Balestier Khalsa FC. Plenty of big names to look out for today, and for Albirex Niigata, they are in 2nd position, 2 clean sheets in the last 4 matches. As you can see there, wins and draws, no defeats in the 4 matches so far. And the player to watch is Ryo Nishiguchi, number 9. He will play off the left of the front three for Albirex Niigata. 4 goals for the season so far. He with him and Tomoyuki Doi up front and Fairoz Hassan as well. They look potent up front and they promise goals. They are, in fact, the top scorers in the AIA Singapore Premier League with 12 goals from their 4 matches. For Lion City Sailors, here's a quirky stat for you. Their top scorer is Stipe Plazibat. He scored 7 goals. Lion City Sailors in total have only scored 5 goals this season. That, of course, because Stipe Plazibat has made the change from Hougang United to Lion City Sailors during the COVID-19 break. As you can see, they are in 6th position and the opportunity to go up to 4th in the table. And Plazibat, who was on the score sheet twice against Geylang International last weekend, will look to rack in the goals. He is the top scorer in the AIA Singapore Premier League. 5 with Hougang United, 2 for Lion City Sailors, 7 goals for the season. So, as we await the arrivals of the teams, we caught up with the coaches of both sides and their thoughts ahead of today's matchup. First of all, it is the Albirex Niigata first team coach, Yuki Fujimoto.
Okay, Coach, what are your thoughts going into today's game?
As you know, Lion City Sailors is one of the big clubs in Singapore, and they have many national team players. So it's gonna be a very tough game today.
Ryo Sakuma is back from injury.
Yes.
Will he be going straight back into the starting 11, or will you be looking at easing him back into the team?
He is one of our key player. So I'm glad what he came back to the game today.
Albirex have lost just 3 out of their last 55 home games in all competition. However, 2 of those came in the last 4. Any concern that Jurong East might be starting to not look like the fortress it used to be?
It's no problem because Singapore is a very small country, so no problem for us.
Hey, Coach, what are your thoughts going into today's game?
I think it's going to be a very good game. Obviously, Albirex are in very good form. They've had a strong start to the season, so we're expecting a tough game.
Lion City Sailors' predecessor, Home United, have not beaten Albirex in the last 9 encounters. Is that something that you're thinking about?
Yeah, but that's all stats for people like you and the media because they love that. But we can't run away from that. That's what the stats say. But hopefully we can start to change that today.
And lastly, Stipe scored 2 goals on his debut last week. How important will he be to the team in your quest for silverware this season?
Yeah, well, he's important like all the other 25 players are in the team. One player is not going to win a championship or bring silverware to the club. It's a collective and he's part of that collective.
Nice to hear that from Aurelio Vidma. And he, along with Keiji Shigetomi, would have been delighted with the performances last weekend. Both sides coming out 4-0 winners. Albirex Niigata over at Jurong West Stadium. Came out 4-0 winners over the Young Lions with a dominant performance. Similarly, Lion City Sailors 4-0 against Geylang International, but that game was close until Zainal Gulam was sent off for Geylang International, and that really changed the game in favour for the Lion City Sailors. Improvement is the name of the game. We have interesting team news coming your way, and it is a shocking one if you are a Lion City Sailor fan, as they have a key player missing today. We'll get into the lineups a little later on. They make the one change. Albirex Niigata have also made a change themselves, as they try not to rock the boat too much, both teams coming off a 4-0 victory last time out. So a different start and different walkouts for the teams in this restart of the AIA Singapore Premier League. There we have Muhammad Taki leading the way for the referees. He will be assisted today by J. Ashok Raj and Lim Si Seng. And then the teams will march out individually. First will be Albirex Niigata, the home side, to march out. And then Lion City Sailors will follow behind. No handshakes, of course. Fist bumps will be the order of the day. So Muhammad Taki, one of the more experienced referees in Singapore, and taking charge of perhaps the tie of the weekend. Albirex Niigata against Lion City Sailors. Another match happening at our Tampines Hub as well. And it is a big one. Of course, Geylang International up against Balestier Khalsa. And both teams will look to go up the table. Geylang in 5th, Balestier in 3rd. And they themselves will believe they have the chance to go top of the table as well if they do get victory at OTH. So there we have Albirex Niigata in their orange strip. And they look really, really good against the Young Lions. They will want to keep up that performance against the Lion City Sailors. It will be a totally different task for them as the Sailors march out with Izzdin Shafiq leading the way for Lion City Sailors. And it is a who's who of Singapore football as you see them marching out. That will be the back two for them in Tajali Selamat and Abdul Qayyim. No Kaishu Yamazaki. He won't face his former side yet. He is on the bench. So is Adam Swandi. So Albirex Niigata lead the walkthrough with the fist bumps. We will have a quick look at the starting lineups of both sides. And first up with Albirex Niigata, they have made the one change. Ryoya Taniguchi is replaced by Ryo Sakuma, who is fully fit from injury. He did come on for a couple of minutes against the Young Lions, but Ryo Sakuma now fully fit to start in KG Shigetomi's first 11. The two local players for Albirex is Fairoz Hassan and Gareth Lowe, similarly as they did against the Young Lions. For Lion City Sailors, it is a big one. They miss Ho Wai Loon, Ikram and Amiruldin, but just coming into the stadium, team news has filtered through that top signing Shadan Sulaiman misses out today through injury. We hear it is a niggling injury for the Singapore international, and he is replaced in the starting 11 by Izzdin Shafiq. But look at that bench for the Lion City Sailors. Gabriel Quack, Faisal Roslan, Haikal Pasha, Adam Swandi, and a big opportunity for Aizal Mohamdani if he does get off the bench. Of course, the new rules in this restart, amendments to the laws of the game, 5 substitutes can be used in each match. As we have a look at KG Shigetomi, who used all 5 subs against the Young Lions, and he will look for an improvement in performance because they did take the foot off their pedal, they did miss chances, and he will look to punish the Lion City Sailors for whatever opportunity comes their way. Different kettle of fish. You do suspect Lion City Sailors will not afford them the space that the Young Lions did for Albirex Niigata. You see Shafiq leading the way, captain for the Lion City Sailors. And a relaxed looking Aurelio Vidma. He's prepared his troops to the best of his ability, and now he just sits back, relax, and hopes they turn on the business today. As we go into round 6 of the AIA Singapore Premier League, Albirex Niigata versus Lion City Sailors. White Swans will start off proceedings in their orange strip, kicking off, attacking from right to left. And really looking forward to a very intriguing encounter here. An opportunity, as I mentioned, for Albirex Niigata to go top of the table with a point, as they will go level on point with Tampines Rovers with a better goal difference. Victory will see them outright leaders of the AIA Singapore Premier League. So Vidma keeping faith with Tajali and Abdil, as Hassan Sani's clearance only finds Ryo Nishiguchi. Kaishu Yamazaki, an option off the bench for the Lion City Sailors, of course, if required. Ball into the area. It breaks away kindly for Lion City Sailors. They keep the pressure on the White Swans. There is Song Yi-yong with a nice touch. Arshad trips on the tricky artificial surface here at Jurong East. Gareth Lowe starts in midfield for Albirex Niigata. Kamata, who started the match against the Young Lions at right back, and starts today at left back for the White Swans. Ryo Sakuma and Kotaro Takeda, the two centre-backs for Albirex Niigata, and Kazuki Hashioka, the captain for Albirex Niigata, at right back. Here's Tajeli's long ball looking for Plazibat. Sakuma with a strong header. Fairos. A long surging ball looking for Nishiguchi. Can he get ahead of Akari here? Oh, does Akari get a touch? Might have absolutely miscued that, but to the favour of Lion City Sailors as the away side get the throw in. Spend very deep in his own half. He'll need a good throw to get out of this tricky situation for Akari. Down the line, looking for Song. It's bundled over, free kick for the Sailors. Isdin takes it quickly. Here's Hassan. Almost sells Hassan short on the back pass. He gets it away, the Singapore international. Isdin loses out to Gareth. Kurashima, who's excellent against the Young Lions. Well, many of the Albirex Niigata players were. Really ran riot away from home. Kamata. Very strange for him as well. A right-footed player playing at left back. Long ball, Nakyudin does look to have it under control, and he will see it out for a throw-in to the Lion City Sailors. Nakyudin with an opportunity from left back Ho Wai Loon, recovering from surgery. He is an out-and-out left back for the Sailors. Song, Plazibat. Closed down really sharply there, but still possession for the Sailors. And here is Song. Ball out wide here to the right for Arshad. He keeps it in. And all Kamata can do is put it out for a throw-in. Here's Akari. He will take the throw. He will have Arshad making some movement for him. This is Isdin with ball into the area, headed away by Takeda. And now a chance for the White Swans to counter. There's some space down the right. They move forward here. Oh, that ball looking for captain Kazuki Hashioka. Just a little bit too much on that. But promising play by the White Swans early on. And they have that fluid front three, of course, with Nishiguchi, Doi, and Fairos Hassan, who came out with an assist against the Young Lions. And the word from the Albirex Niigata staff is that they were pleased with Fairos Hassan. He just needs to get a little fitter, because missed a lot of football. He wasn't part of any club at the start of the season. found a contract with Albirex Niigata over the COVID period. Danger signs here. But good defending in the end by Akari Abdullah. He used his body well against Ryosuke Nagasawa. Nagasawa was a threat all night long against the Young Lions. Very good battle there between him and Akari Abdullah as you see the replay. And Nagasawa, not the biggest player in the league, but so tricky and so skillful on the ball. Plazibat tries to hold up play. A little too strong in the challenge there by Ryo Sakuma. Fit again. And in the first 11 for Keiji Shigetomi. That's a good battle. Something we'll look forward to between Plazibat up against Sakuma and Takida. And he is the man of the moment in the AIA Singapore Premier League. One of the most talked about moves during the break from Hougang to Lion City Sailors, and top scorer as well with 7 goals this season. Saifullah looks for the reverse pass for Akari. Good defending. Isdin. It's a blossoming partnership, isn't it, between Tajali and Abdil. They're strong in that department. Saifullah with time. Arshad. Isdin. Good possession by the Sailors. Song. Oh, can't lose it there. Song Yong under pressure. He does well to find Abdil. It's Arshad once again. Good skill to get past Nishiguchi. Still plenty of possession without any attacking intent so far from the Sailors. Isdin to Hafiz Noor. Tried to force it through up front. Big collision between Abdil and Isdin. Oh, that's a heavy one, and both look in some discomfort here. The trainer will have to go on. That was a clean header, wasn't it, by Abdil? Just ran into Isdin Shafiq, and both of them coming off worse in that challenge, and that's not something Aurelia Vidma we want to worry about very, very early on. Isdin last seemed to be okay. Abdil possibly winded after that heavy collision with his captain. A good committed header by Abdul Kaim got the danger away. And Isdin Shafiq as well is at the wrong place at the wrong time. Fazli Hassan, the sports trainer for Lion City Sailors, I think just telling the bench to give Abdil a moment to just get some wind back into him. He does seem to be okay, thankfully. Abdul Kaim and captain for the day, Isdin Shafiq, who does seem to be walking a little gingerly after that. Of course, the Sailors missing the services today of Shadan Sulaiman, and he is generally the midfield general of the Lion City Sailors. But missing today through a minor injury, I've been told. And they do expect him to be fit again next week. So referee Momataki will restart with a drop ball. I do believe Kazuki Hashioka will just keep possession for the White Swans. Does eventually go all the way back to Hassan Sani here. It's Hassan's kick. Good one to Arshad. Good first time ball to Saifullah. They try to combine down the right. And Kamata not taking any chances with the clearance. And he is Mr. Versatile, isn't he? For Albirex Niigata. Can play midfield, right back, left back. And an important cog in Keiji Shigetomi's team. Akari. Good header. Takeda getting in front of Plazibat. And here's Abdil, who seems to be okay. A good possession so far from Lion City Sailors. It's mostly been in their own half. Isdin's ball looking to release Akari. Saifullah with good strength to hold off Kurishima. Isdin's ball. He's looking for Arshad. That goes out of play. Here's Kamata. 10 minutes gone here at Jurong East. Still 0-0 between the White Swans and the Sailors. No team really dominating proceedings. Plenty of possession for Lion City Sailors, but they haven't really troubled Keokawa and the Albirex Niigata goal. Kamata looking for options. We'll find it in Doi. Challenge there between Abdul and Kurishima. Breaks down the left to Nishiguchi. Still with Nishiguchi. A little tug of the shirt with Tajeri Salamat. And referee Mohammad Taki blows in favour of the Lion City Sailors. It was a spectacular goal he scored, Nishiguchi, against the Young Lions. And has that big frame, and he'll fancy his chances physically against anyone. The ball breaks through, and here's Plazibat. Can he carve out something here for the Sailors? Gets a cross in, blocked by Ryo Sakuma. Now he'll let it run out. It did open up there for Plazibat. You did think, should he have perhaps pulled the trigger and test Keokawa early on? He's the danger man, of course, Stipe Plazibat. Saifullah got into a little bit of a cul-de-sac. A late challenge coming in on the Albirex Niigata player there. Struggling with an ankle injury. Saifullah just leaving his foot in. Kamata does seem to be okay. Yeah, it was just crowded out there, Saifullah. Just left his foot in that challenge against Kamata. Albirex Niigata, veteran of course, Hiroyoshi Kamata. Part of the Glorious. Keokawa's kick. Abdul's clearance. Here is Song, good touch. Still with Song Yeong. Down the right, looking for options. Isdin with time to pick out a pass. Interesting ball, looking for the run of Hafiz Noor. Came in from the left. Keokawa collects. Sakuma. Hashioka. Route 1. Looking for Doi, who holds up play well. Gareth Lowe. Crowded out. Still falls kindly here for Doi. Good pass. As they go into the area here, Albirex. Cross comes in, looking for Nishiguchi. Good defending, Akari Abdullah. As soon as he saw the opportunity to get it away, he got a foot in. Kurishima. That goes out of play. They do favour that cross into the far post for Ryo Nishiguchi. He has that physical presence, and you do feel in an aerial battle between Nishiguchi and Akari Abdullah, you do feel it does favour Nishiguchi in a way. Plazibat's layoff, only as far as Nishiguchi just pops up onto his hand. Handball, says referee Mohammad Taki. Nakiuddin looks down the line, and he will find Hafiz Noor. A bit too much pressure on the back of Hafiz Noor by Hashioka. A real out-and-out opportunity so far as we approach 15 minutes in this match. Here's Kamata who picks up the loose ball. Takida under pressure by Plasibat. Kamata. Back to Takida. Okawa. I'll try to play it out from the back, and they do it well here. Albirex Niigata. Well done to the White Swans. Hashioka. Doi looking for the return pass to Hashioka. Good strong line from the Sailors. Still possession with Albirex. Takida. Sakuma goes long. Can't find Nagasawa. Time here for Saifullah. Isdin, good pass to Song. Song out wide here. In time for Arshad. Drill ball to Song, who can't bring it in his stride. Takida runs out with it. A few poor passes in good situations as they look for the counter for Albirex Niigata. That's a wasted opportunity. Akari with the throw. Throw in will go Line City Sailors' way. Well, Keiji Shiketomi not agreeing with that, and I think he might be right. Akari to Plazibat. Comes off Arshad. And Abdil, cool as you like, back to Hassan Sani. Both keepers relatively quiet in the opening stages. He's not had any real shots to deal with. And Albirex Niigata getting players behind the ball every time the Sailors get possession. It's almost a game of cat and mouse at the moment. Good ball by Saifullah to Song. The ball to release Akari. Can he get a cross in, Akari Abdullah? He dinks one in, looking for Plazibat. And the ball will fall through to Fairos. And now he will try to launch an attack for the White Swans. It's onside, Nagasawa. And down the right he goes. Can he get a cross in? Good challenge in the end. Fantastic work by the left back, Nakiyuden Yunus. Somehow he kept himself onside there. Nagasawa. Have a closer look at that. Tight decision. But look at the recovery from Nakiyuden. Got a toe in, and it's a big toe for a corner kick to Albirex Niigata. And Kenta Kurishima will stand over this. Likes of Nishiguchi. Takida in the area. Big battle between Takida and Abdul Qayyim. Just off camera. They go short. Ball comes in. Hassan Sani gets something on it, but not enough. And Albirex Niigata take the lead. And it is the hitman up front, Tomoyuki Doi. After 18.5 minutes, they break the deadlock. It wasn't a clean claim by Hassan Sani. And he reacted quickest to the second ball. And Albirex Niigata go 1-0 up from the set piece. And it all started from this short corner. Good ball in by Kamata. Hassan couldn't get a clean clearance on it. And Doi just picked up the scraps. Reacted the quickest. And just like that, they go 1-0 up. Tomoyuki Doi with his 4th goal of the season. And now joint second top scorer in the AIA Singapore Premier League. What a start for Albirex Niigata. Now you feel the Lion City Sailors have a real job on their hands. And as it stands, Albirex Niigata top of the table outright in the AIA Singapore Premier League, but still a long way to go. A little more than 70 minutes to play as they attack down the left here. Across, looking for Plazibat. Good defending by Kotaro Takeda. And they look to strike back almost immediately there. Song Yong, who has this great partnership on and off the pitch with Plazibat. And you just have to have the look at the movement there. From outside to in, but good strong defending by Kotaro Takeda. And the Sailors take the corner quickly. It's a long searching ball and it's a wasted opportunity. That goes into the hands of Kei Okawa. Takeda in possession. He goes long, looking for Kamata, who's come a long way from left back. It's a little decoy run from Nishiguchi coming in, giving the space for Kamata to run into. Oh, a challenge by Garofalo, a little too strong for Momataki's liking. This is Isdin. And it will be a loss no matter what, and I'm sure Aurelio Vidma wouldn't want to make it an excuse, but Sharan Sulaiman not being part of the first 11, missing today through injury, would definitely dent any squad. It's Plazibat, Song. A challenge coming in by Garofalo. Advantage, says referee Momataki. Still with Song. Plazibat, looking for options. Tries to retrieve the ball, but now an opportunity for Albirex on the counter. And it's Nagasawa down the right. Doi and Nishiguchi in the area. Still with Nagasawa. Ryosuke Nagasawa tried to go all the way. Clearance coming in by Tajali. Oh, didn't kick it out in time. It will go for a corner kick, and on the last time Albirex Niigata had a corner, they got a goal. Maybe some concern of the time and space that Nagasawa had down the right. Was looking for options. Good defending in the end. Saw it all the way through, Tajali. But once again, Kenta Kurishima to take the corner. Saifullah preventing the short corner. Kurishima might have to go direct. Again, the big boys in the area for Albirex Niigata. Coming together between Takeda and Abdil. And referee Momataki has spotted that. And keep a close eye on that one between Abdil and Takeda. The crowd around Hassan Sani. Kurishima's delivery to the far post. And too far, it floats over the head of Ryo Sakuma and Tomoyuki Doi. A goal kick to the Lion City Sailors. They played out short. Hassan to Abdil. Abdil to Akari. Nice turn there by Arshad. Good ball down the line, looking for Saifullah. Good covering as well, good football all around. That's a good turn by Arshad, getting some game time. Akari. Oh, heavy ball by Isdin. Just too much meat on that pass, and that goes out for a goal kick to Albirex Niigata. Just approaching the 25th minute mark, and there is a stipulated water break. Around the 25th minute mark, we'll have another one in the second half and the 70th minute. These are the amendments to the laws of the game for the rest of the 2020 season. And Shataki will blow for it the next time the ball goes out of play. Okawa with a good ball to Nishiguchi, is offside. Oh, be frustrated with that one. Nishiguchi just looking along the line. And there's an announcement by Taki, who blows the whistle. Time for a water break, 60 seconds for both sides to take on some liquids. After 25 minutes, Albirex Niigata leading the Lion City Sailors by a goal to nil, courtesy of a goal in the 19th minute by Tomoyuki Doi, his 4th of the season. And he joins Ryo Nishiguchi on 4 goals and 2nd in the top scorers list in the AIA Singapore Premier League. The Football Association of Singapore and the Football Fraternity to thank the frontline workers, the healthcare workers, for their contributions during this testing period as we fight against COVID-19. Let's stay safe for Singapore together. We are one strong. And everyone has played a part in making this restart of the AIA Singapore Premier League possible. And that's why we can bring you live action from the Jurong East Stadium in this encounter between Albirex Niigata and the Lion City Sailors. And there is the man with the goal, Tomoyuki Doi. Not the prettiest goal he'll ever score, but certainly evidence of his sharpness, reacting to the loose ball the quickest. And for the Sailors, you do feel they need to get Plazibat more involved. He needs the service. The caliber in front of goal, you know whenever the opportunity comes, he'll be able to strike, but just hasn't got the service that is required. Due in part, of course, to the good defending of Takida and Ryo Sakuma. Abdul to Arshad. Can lay it on to Akari, that goes out of play. Kamata to Doi. Kamata's hooped ball cleared by Abdul. Good cross-field ball to Fairoz Hassan. Hashioka making the overlap run. Here's Kazuki Hashioka up against Hafiz Noor. Fairoz, can he get a cross in? Back to Hashioka. They combine down the right. Still with Fairoz Hassan. Kurashima. And they can't combine. And that goes out of play. Good to see Fairoz Hassan back in football. Did play last season with Warriors FC. Has experience playing for Hougang and Young Lions in the past. Sakari down the right. Long ball down the line. They'll fall kindly here to Saifullah. Kurashima covered plenty of ground to stop that pass. And staff to service once again, Plazibat. Isn't header. And staying strong at the back, Albirex Niigata. He's conceded 4 goals this season. Ball out wide. Here's Hafiz Noor. Keeps possession. Saifullah. To Song. Here's Plazibat. Isdin. A ball out wide, cut out by Nishiguchi, and they can counter here. Albirex Niigata. He's using his pace here. Nishiguchi. Akari tracking back. But he's brought it a long way here, Ryo Nishiguchi. It's still in play for Ryo Nishiguchi. Gets a cross in. Cleared. Outstanding play there by Albirex Niigata's number 9. And now it's opened up a little bit. Lion City Sailors on the attack down the left. Hafiz Noor up against Ryo Sakuma, looking for Song Hee-yong. Cleared off the line by Kotaro Takeda. Best spell of play by the Lion City Sailors. Well, used the transition so well here at Lion City Sailors. And Hafiz Noor was waiting for the right time. Released Song Hee-yong, a scuff shot. And that intervention there by Takeda, so important. Stipe Plazibat would have had the simplest of finishes. They do get the corner though, Lion City Sailors, as Isnin Shafiq trots over. And here is Isdin. Does have the option of Hafiz Noor if he decides to go short. Isdin sends the ball in. It's an inviting one. And somehow he's missed that. I believe it was Song Hee-yong under the nose of Kei Okawa. And just couldn't direct his head or his body to somehow get the right connection on it. And that's a let-off for Albirex Niigata. Wasted chance for the Sailors, who have reacted well to going 1-0 down. Spyros to Doi, who switches play. Nishiguchi, good first touch. Kamata on the overlap. Kamata's ball in. Strike comes in by Doi, blocked by Abdil. A poor clearance and ball goes straight back to Albirex Niigata. Kamata, Gareth Lowe. Looking for Doi. Plazibat now picks up the loose ball. Tries to find Hafiz Noor, who gets ahead of the defender. Here's Hafiz, Arshad, an option. Still Hafiz Noor. Invites Saifullah to get involved. Saifullah, good turn of pace, beats Gareth Lowe, gets a cross in, comes off the back of Hiroyoshi Kamata. Relo Vidmar will be pleased with the response by the Lion City Sailors, that's for sure. Akari now to Plazibat. Akari with a good ball in. And no one attacking the near post. Kei Okawa with a comfortable claim. Hashioka. Ball down the line. And for those who have watched the AIA Singapore Premier League through the years, you would have seen Albirex Niigata play most of their football on the ground. Long balls were hardly seen. But under Keiji Shikitomi, they have the option of playing it short on the ground or going long as well. It's Nagasawa who tries to turn Tajali. Saifullah goes down under the challenge. No foul, says referee Momataki. Gareth Lowe. Clip ball looking for Nishiguchi is headed away. Arshad. And here's loads of time and space for Song Hee-yong. 3-on-3. Out wide to Plazibat. Still with Stipe Plazibat. Sakuma covering him. Saifullah, can he get a shot away? Blocked by Gareth Lowe. Still alive for Song Hee-yong. Kamata is shepherding him out. Ball comes in by Isdin. Albirex Niigata, bodies in the way. And resisting the pressure from the Lion City Sailors. Nakiyudin will take the throw from left back. Plazibat once again. Battling away there with Hashioka, who gets the better of Plazibat. Nagasawa. He's in Shafiq just mopping up Baldos out for a throw for the White Swans. And here's Fairos. Oh, Tajali can't get ahead of Nagasawa. And it's opened up here for Nagasawa. Can he get a shot away? He does! And what a shot that is! A bullet of a strike into the back of the net. And Albirex Niigata go 2-0 up after 35 minutes. And quick transition. Nagasawa turning Tajali, raced into the area. It was a nothing ball forward. He just got ahead of Tajali Salamat. Nagasawa waited for the right time, got a shot away, near post, past Hassan Sani. And they are exerting their dominance here, the White Swans. 2-0 after 35 minutes. And that's a big blow to Lion City Sailors, who were on top for a long spell, putting on the pressure since going 1-0 down. And now an uphill battle. And they will feel they need a goal before the break. Plazibat in the area. Blocked by Sakuma. And corner kick for Lion City Sailors. Nagasawa with his third goal of the season, and they're sharing the goals, Albirex Niigata. The likes of Nagasawa, Nishiguchi, Doi. We haven't even mentioned Ryoya Taniguchi, who has 3 goals himself and on the bench for Albirex Niigata. Isdin to take the set piece. Floats one in. Okawa doesn't get anything on that. Thankfully, no one at the back post, as far as he's concerned. Well, clearance, captain play there by Akari. Hassan Sani had no chance with that shot, as Lion City Sailors were left exposed at the back. Akari with a long ball looking for Plazibat. Keeps it in play there, Nishiguchi. Get off low. Keeps the ball here for Albirex Niigata. Doi. Nagasawa. To Fairos Hassan. Gets a cross in. Abdul with a firm header. They've got some real momentum behind them at the moment, Albirex Niigata. You do feel Aurelio Vidmar will have to ring in the changes second half. Nagasawa skips past Nakyudin. They do have options off the bench. Lion City Sailors, the most obvious one is Gabriel Quack. Singapore International, Haikal Pasha, also a possibility, so is Adam Swandi. Ashok Castro, and they've fallen asleep once again here at the back. And Hassan Sani claims. Well, they scored 2 goals in the first half against the Young Lions. They scored 2 goals in the first half here against Lion City Sailors. And Albirex Niigata, fast starters since the restart. And Fairos given the ball to Chase, and he'll keep this in play. He'll get a cross in, looking for Nishiguchi. Good defending in the end by Akari. Here's Kamata. He's taking an age with this throw. Nishiguchi, back to Kamata. And just change play. Sakuma. Oh, look at the space here for Nagasawa. Out wide to Hashioka. Again, they have loads of space down the right. Ball comes in, looking for Nishiguchi. Akari once again, good defending. 5 minutes to go to the break. Alliance City Sailors have to find a way to stop the crosses. That's where they're really hurting. Alliance City Sailors here, Albirex Niigata. Oh, cross will come in here from the corner via Tomoyuki Doi. As we see the stats of shots. 2 shots, 2 goals for Albirex. Doi with the delivery. Good claim by Hassan Sani. And tries to provide a quick release. Looking for Saifullah. Saifullah keeps it in play, does well. Arshad similarly tries to get ahead of the defender. But the assistant referee, J. Ashok Raj, down by the near touchline. Flags in favour of the White Swans, Albirex Niigata. Taking the time with the restart. Fantastic result going into the break here. 2-0, Albirex Niigata. Curry gets his own header. Gareth Lowe does well in midfield, skips past Isdin, gets the foul. And he's done well in midfield, Gareth Lowe, who started at left back against the Young Lions, put into a midfield role today. And it's done what he's needed to do for Albirex Niigata. Just mopped up the head of the defense. Kurishima. Kamata. Nissin's header goes behind him. Tajali. Fairo swings one in. Isdin completes the clearance second time around. No nonsense from the Sailors captain. And just inching forward are Albirex. Ashoka, Fairos. Back to the captain. Kurishima. Was looking for the run of Fairos Hassan, who just started to take a breather there. Miscommunication between the two. As the clock ticks towards 45 minutes. Touchdown there to Song Yong. It's just crowded out. Referee Wamataki blows in favour of the Sailors. Well, they're in a rush here and they want to get a goal, at least one, before half-time. Oh, strong challenge coming in by Saifullah. A little bit of frustration on his part and on the part of the entire Alliance City Sailor squad. Again, Kei Okawa taking his time at the restart. 60 seconds to go until the break. Good header there by Abdil. Ishiguchi looking for Kurishima, putting the pressure on. He doesn't want to foul. Last touch off, Alliance City Sailor player. Corner kick for Albirex Niigata. Well, they still are in with a shout here at 2-0, but they do get another goal before half-time. You do feel there might be curtains for Alliance City Sailors. They have to defend this. It'll be Doi. Nagasawa comes for the short corner. Doi will go direct. Cleared by Plasibat. Still with Albirex Niigata. Kurishima. Doi once again. And he wins another corner for Albirex. As we go into 2 minutes of time added on at the end of the first half. 2 minutes of time to be added on. 2-0 the score for Albirex. Doyen Nagasawa by the corner flag. Perhaps he'll go short. The signal comes in by Tomoyuki Doi. We'll go direct near post. Once again cleared. And Akari's clearance goes into touch. But a half just fizzling out. And Albirex Niigata is taking as much time as possible to see out the half. But it's been the stuff of dreams for them. As they look, they make their way here to Nagasawa into the penalty area. Tomoyuki Doi preventing that quick release by Hasan Sanigo. We'll get a talking to by Muhammad Taki. Saifullah with time on the ball. Drills one to Plazibat. Good take. Akari. Back to Plazibat. Clip ball looking for the run of Arshad, who just stopped his run, perhaps thinking he was in an offside position. Keokawa picks up the ball and, well, try and see it out here for Albirex Niigata. 2-0 up. And looking good to finish this game at the top of the table of the AIA Singapore Premier League. Muhammad Taki blows his whistle and a frustrated Lion City Sailor team trot off the pitch, but for Albirex Niigata, it's going all the way for them as they trot off. Happy campers, 2-0 up at the break, courtesy of goals by Tomoyuki Doi and Ryosuke Nagasawa. Halftime here at Jurong East Stadium. Albirex Niigata 2, Lion City Sailors 0. Welcome back to the Jurong East Stadium as we react to the halftime score of Albirex Niigata 2, Lion City Sailors 0. And it has been a cagey affair between both sides. No team has really dominated proceedings. It's been a little bit cat and mouse. Both teams have retreated when the opposition has got the ball. But it's just two moments in the game that has separated the two sides. Albirex Niigata leading by 2-0. And it all started in the 19th minute. Both sides just having little moments of possession, but in the 19th minute, it was Tomoyuki Doi who gave Albirex Niigata the lead. It was Kenta Kurishima, played it short here to Kamata. Hassan Sani couldn't get a big hand on that to clear it away. Tomoyuki Doi, Johnny on the spot to put Albirex Niigata 1-0 up after 19 minutes. And Hassan Sani will be the first to admit that he perhaps should have done better. As that ball was swung in, just look at the reaction of Doi here. Fell into his path, but still needed to swing his boot at it and put Albirex Niigata 1-0 up. Dream start for them in this much anticipated encounter. I have to say, decent ball in by Kamata, just worrying the Lion City Sailor defense. Tomoyuki Doi with his 4th goal. Lion City Sailors did react well to going down. And they hit Albirex Niigata a few times on the counter without actually getting goal. This was a good setup play by Hafiz Noor, looking for the run of Song Yong, cleared off the line by Kotaro Takida. And Stipe Plazibat was lurking at the back. Nice transition play. Plazibat did start the attack and he would race into the area. And Hafiz Noor, who's had moments in this match going up against Ryo Sakuma, good timing of the run by Song Yong. A good clearance and good defending by Takida. As you can see, lurking at the back was Plazibat for a tap-in. They continued the dominance here. And here's this opportunity by Song. How did he miss that right in front of Kei Okawa? And it seemed harder to miss than to score. Just couldn't angle his body the right way. Song, he got ahead there of Tomoyuki Doi to get contact on it. Yeah, was it his shoulder? Was it his head? Was it his thigh? Whatever it was, it didn't find the back of the net. They did pay the price as Albirex Niigata will go up the other end and make it 2-0. And an unnerving strike there by Ryosuke Nagasawa, his 3rd of the season. And it was just a nothing ball that created that. Tajali Salamat couldn't get the clearance. And Nagasawa raced into the area. It was just a flick on by Gareth Lowe. And I think he will take an assist for the goal. I'm sure he will. And Nagasawa, once in the area, look at this strike. No chance for Hassan Sani at the near post. But just too much power on it. And Albirex Niigata 2-0 up. And that happened in the 35th minute. So it's been comfortable for Albirex Niigata. And Lion City Sailors have had their share of chances. They just haven't taken it. As the stats will tell you, it's been pretty even for this match. In fact, look at that. 2 shots on target for Albirex Niigata. 2 shots in total. And that's how efficient they are. 2 goals for them. Lion City Sailors with 4 shots. But none of them hitting the target. They've had the corners, Albirex Niigata, and they've made it count as well. I do believe Lion City Sailors have had their fair share of corners as well. Here's the update from the other game happening at our Tampines Hub between Geylang International and Balestier Khalsa. And the Eagles lead Balestier Khalsa at the break, courtesy of a goal by Khairul Nizam. So a good way to rebound for Geylang International, who lost by 4-0 against Lion City Sailors last week. So as it stands, and I know it's still half-time, Albirex Niigata top of the table, Tampines Rovers in 2nd position, and Geylang International leading Balestier Khalsa at the break up to 3rd. We'll take a quick break and we will rejoin you for the second half from Jurong East Stadium. A reminder of the halftime score, Albirex Niigata 2, Lion City Sailors 0. So how will Lion City Sailors react going 2-0 down at the break against Albirex Niigata? Well, an early goal will definitely be something they will be hoping for, as they, from the corner of my eye, are just waiting to get back on the pitch. And Aurelio Vidmar has said his piece at halftime to the players, and the Lion City Sailors now back out on the pitch, ready to go for the second half, raring to go, if I should say. As Albirex Niigata taking their time to come out from the halftime break here. Keiji Shigetomi will be ecstatic with the performance so far. Lion City Sailors attacking from right to left. The clearance comes in. Suzuka will be a replacement, a like-for-like replacement for Fairoz Hassan. A clip ball over the top looking for Tomoyuki Doi. And Hassan Sani comes out to claim it. And similarly for Taniguchi, in the case of Garoflo, he comes in like-for-like in midfield. Hafiz Noor to Song. Tries to get away here from Sakuma. Still with Song Yong. Use the decoy run to get a cross in. Good defensive header there. Isdin. Back to Tajali. Searching ball for Song. Sakuma gets it away. Misuzuka. Nice switch. Kari gets a little head on that and prevents it from finding its way to Ryo Nishiguchi. Kamata, who remains at left back. Takida. They're putting the pressure on here, Lion City Sailors. They set back for much of the first half. And Hassan will come out to claim this, just ahead of Mitsuzuka. Nice touch by Song Yi-yong. And will try to release Plazibat, and Hafiz Noor again looking for a target man. It's just not coming off for the Sailors at the moment. But a little bit more intensity in the play of the Sailors in the second half. Under the lights of Jurong East Stadium. Last touch off an Albirex player and throw to the Sailors. Nakiuddin eager to get on with this. Well, Saifullah can't get a flick on. Long ball by Takida. Nakari will see this out. Good use of the body there by Arshad. Good touch by Saifullah. Tries to release Arshad. Takida hits it off. Arshad for a throw to Albirex Niigata. You can just see Adam Swandi and Gabriel Quek warming up for Lion City Sailors down the left touchline. I do feel it will just be a matter of time before we see their introduction. As Saifullah races down the right, up against Kamata. Blocked by Kamata, corner kick for Lion City Sailors. And Isdin, as he has done for the majority of the first half, will trot over to take the set pieces for Lion City Sailors. Reminder, no Shadan Sulaiman, not even on the bench. He's injured, missing from the matchday squad through a minor injury. And I've been told he'll be fit for the next match for Lion City Sailors. Just couldn't make it in time for this one. This Isdin's delivery, it's a flat one. Saifullah, can he get a shot away? He can. Was left free on the edge of the area. No one coming down to close him. He fired a wicked shot over the top of the bar. And still, Kei Okawa still hasn't had to make any save of note. There were some near misses for Lion City Sailors. Just couldn't get the shots on target in the first half. Akari finds Saifullah. Two strong challenges coming in by Albirex Niigata. Play on, says referee Mohammad Taki. Tajali. Nakiuddin. Good skill to get away from Mitsuzuka. Still with Nakiuddin. Clip ball looking for Plazibat. Always a difficult one to take. Much better in the second half. First 5 minutes by Lion City Sailors as they put the pressure on. And now Albirex Niigata, they need a response. They need a goal, Lion City Sailors. Here is Isdin. Abdul plays it back to Hassan. Tajali. Long to Plazibat with the flick down. And just too much on that for Hafiz Noor. And credit, of course, to Albirex Niigata. They've defended really, really well. The back four have stayed strong, have won their individual battles so far. Have kept the likes of Plazibat, Hafiz Noor, and Mitsuzuka on Hafiz Noor. No foul, says the referee. Mohammad Taki. Hassan gets the clearance. It's a good one in the end. Isdin. Abdul. Oh, can't find Plazibat. That's a poor clearance, and Song will look for Plazibat here. Stipe Plazibat in possession. Back to Song Yong. Can he get a strike away? He can, but can't find the target. Right, broke for Stipe Plazibat. And Song on his left foot. Well, the body shape was a little awkward as he got the shot away and doesn't trouble Keokawa. Clearance coming in. There's an interesting one here for Tomoyuki Doi, who gets ahead of Tajali. Still with Doi. Keeps the ball well. Tomoyuki Doi out wide to Nishiguchi. Back to Doi. Can he get a cross in? Hassan Sani averts the danger with a good claim. And two Lion City Sailors players struggling at the moment with injury. Good combination play by Nishiguchi and Doi. Good claim at the near post by Hassan Sani. Concern there for Tajali, and Abdul has gone down as well. Troubling times here for Lion City Sailors, and just from the bottom of my eye I see Kaishu Yamazaki ready to come on. A former Albirex Niigata player, of course, last season for the White Swans, and now coming on to face his former side. You do feel sorry for Abdul Kaim. He's taken a knock and does seem to be walking gingerly away. That's game over for Abdul. Kaishu Yamazaki is preparing to come on to face his former side. Many of whom were his teammates, of course, last season. Confirmation is Yamazaki makes his entrance, and it'll be a special feeling, of course, for him, having called Jurong East Stadium home last season. And now part of the Lion City Sailor revolution. It's just not going to plan so far for Aurelio Vidma. Yamazaki to Tajali. Good strong clearance there by Sakuma. Tajali. And Albirex Niigata have weathered a little bit of the storm at the start of the second half of pressure by Lion City Sailors. Still 2-0 to the White Swans. Yamazaki. Nakiudin. This gets past Mitsuzuka. Hafizuno. It's the foul. Song. It's such a low block, isn't it, by Albirex Niigata, defending really, really deep. The Lion City Sailors struggling to break down that defense. Good possession by the Sailors. I haven't found anything really to trouble as they lose possession. And now they go on the counter here. Albirex Niigata, Hashioka. Still Hashioka. And the strike comes in straight into the arms of Hassan Sani. Tomoyuki Doi with a snapshot. A good save by Singapore international Hassan. Hafiz Noor. Nakiudin. Back to Yamazaki. They always look for the counter attack here, Albirex. Nagasawa. Look at the freedom here for Mitsuzuka. Tries to combine with Taniguchi. Plazibat can turn and can find Arshad. And Arshad is the furthest Lion City player forward. Good step over, still with Arshad. And Kamata with calm defending. Plazibat gets ahead of Kamata. A good play by the forward. Wins possession back, still with Plazibat. With the turn. Saifullah. Akari. With the fake. They won't send it in yet. Isdin. Tajali. Jelly with a ball in, but no one really attacking it. In frustration, written over the faces of the attackers for Lion City Sailors. Ashioka down this near touchline. Adam Swandi ready to come on for Lion City Sailors. Another former Albirex Niigata player. Of course, won Young Player of the Year with Albirex Niigata in 2018. Yamazaki gets ahead here of Doi and gets the clearance away. You get a glimpse of Adam Swandi ready to come on. As play progresses here, Mitsuzuka racing to the area. Mitsuzuka, little dummy, it's alive here. Nagasawa to Nishiguchi. Clearance comes in by Akari. Song with the challenge. And here is Hafiz Noor, who's about to be replaced. Hafiz coming in field. Hafiz Noor with the fake when he gets a shot away. Finds Saifullah. Plazibat, they're queuing up here. The header comes in. A chance for one back, and they do get one back. And Song Yong left unmarked in the back post. And they're back in this one, Lion City Sailors. Well, they shifted it from left to right. Now it was patient build-up, and it paid off for Lion City Sailors as Song Leong gets on the score sheet. And on 59 minutes, pulls one back. Great play here by Hafiz, Saifullah as well. And they were patient in their build-up. Clip ball in, flick on there by Arshad, and no mistake by Song Leong. Brilliant build-up play. And Song Yeong with one back, and we have a game on with half an hour to go. And here's the goal scorer. And credit to Plazibat, who found Arshad. They attack the other way here. Albirex Niigata. The strike comes in, blocked. It's a much more open match here. Saifullah. Well, looking for the run of Adam. Had to release it under pressure. Oh, what a game we have. And they've responded really, really well in the second half. Lion City Sailors. They really put on the pressure in the first 15 minutes of the second half. He gave a quack as well, getting ready to come on for the Sailors. Here's Doi. Can turn, Tomoyuki Doi. Can he get a shot away? He can. Awkward one, bouncing right in front of Hassan Sani, who claims it well. Real Vidma will be going livid with the space given to Doi. Keokawa with the rush clearance. And you can just sense that momentum really on the side of Lion City Sailors. Plazibat, a little bit more involved in the second half. Saifullah, Arshad, who claimed that assist. Good ball to Plazibat, Saifullah. Clear before he could get a strike away. And now they're on the opposite end with Nagasawa on the counter. And Nishiguchi will not get to that first. It will be Akari, who's defended really, really well in this game. He's a real threat going up against Nishiguchi, but for the most part has done well. And the changes made at halftime for Albirex Niigata, well, haven't really paid off. Saifullah Picks up the loose ball and releases Adam Swande, who has plenty of time down the left. And he'll take it for a run here, Adam. Good to see him back at full fitness after a horrific injury. Adam Swande with the step over. Oh, wants the foul. Hashioka too experienced for the step overs. Nakiuddin to Saifullah, who's seen plenty of the ball. Saifullah. Well, was aimed for Plazibat. Good defending by Albirex Niigata. Nagasawa. Racing through Nagasawa. Unopposed. Releases Mitsuzuka. Mitsuzuka up against Nakiuddin. Mitsuzuka. Great strong defending there by Nakiuddin. Had to stay strong, had to stay on his feet. Decent defending there. But the two 28s in this match having a real influence so far, Nagasawa and Saifullah, especially in the second half. Hashioka. Batting away is Nagasawa. Clearance comes to Takida. Kamata loses out there and Arshad gets ahead of him. Plazibat. There's two ahead of him. Still with Stipe Plazibat. Song in the area, so is Arshad. Well, has done well to win a corner for his side, Stipe Plazibat. Good hold-up play. And now the big boys can go up for this set piece. Well, we were expecting the introduction of Gabriel Quack. Just taken some time, Aurelio Vidma, to assess the situation. But they're looking good at the moment, Lion City Sailors. And Isdin can go short with Adam if he wants. He can go 2v1 from the set piece. Back to Isdin. Just lost the momentum a little bit. Adam. Cross comes in, headed away by Doi. And Isdin will retrieve a loose ball. But all men back for Albirex Niigata as they see out this bit of pressure here from Lion City Sailors. Yamazaki. Looking for options up front. Finds Nakiuddin. Still with Naki. Adam. Keeps possession. Tajali. And Saifullah can turn. Tajali just bring it forward and a measured approach this time. Oh, disappointing end to that attack for the Sailors. We are due a water break after 70 minutes, so expect that in the next 4.5 minutes or so. The ball just pops up on Song Ye-yong's hand. Unlucky for the South Korean. Kamata just taking his time with the set piece. They're not going to rush this. They're just weathering the storm at the minute. The home side. Good header there by Tajali. Isdin. That pass is short. And it is the second week after the restart, so fitness levels not as what they should be for both sides. Nagasawa, Doi. Try to shape it up for a shot on his right foot. Akari. Saifullah. Ball out to the left for Adam. And here's Adam, who'll take on his man. Onto his right foot. Good defending on the edge of the area. Now the rotating possession well, Lion City Sailors. They've had good spell of possession last 5 minutes or so. Tajeli. Akari. Yamazaki. Good play in midfield, Isdin. Plazibat, Saifullah. Still with Saifullah Akbar. Short to Adab. Those short passes by Lion City Sailors. And looking to probe and get past that wall, that orange wall set up by Albirex Niigata. Cross comes in, hit it away by Takida. And looking to make it count on the counter is Tomoyuki Doi. Good positioning. Once again, Tajeli has been immense at the back. Saifullah can turn and does. Looks up. Running at the defense, Saifullah Akbar. Look at the run on the top end of the pitch there by Arshad. Read by the Albirex defense. It's all Lion City Sailor at the moment. Isdin. Good turn, Saifullah. Plazibat. Stipe Plazibat cuts inside. Still for Plazibat. Goes down under the challenge. They won a penalty. And Momataki waves play on. Yamazaki reads the situation well and goes all the way back to Hassan. Double change coming up for Lion City Sailors. Gabriel Kwek and Faisal Roslan ready to come on. Isdin's ball is a good one to Song. Song switch of play. Looking for Plazibat. Might find Adam. Doesn't keep it in play. It's a weird one by Song Ye-yong. Usually so good with his passes. Here's the opportunity early on for Plazibat. Now, strong challenge, but a fair one. And Gabriel will come on. And so will Faisal Roslan. Faisal will replace Isdin Shafiq. And Arshad will be replaced by Gabriel Kwek. Oh, he's played 4 of his cards so far. Aurelio Vidma still allowed 1. 5 subs, remember, in the restart of this AIA Singapore Premier League 2020 season. So 4 subs so far by Vidma. Just the 2 by Keiji Shigetomi. Yamazaki does look to have moved up into midfield. So it's a back 4. Vakari, Faisal, Tajeli and Nakiuddin. Yamazaki in midfield with Saifullah and Song. They're really going for it, and they have to. With a little more than 20 minutes to go. Here's Gabriel. He'll love to cut in from that right. Akari to Gabriel. Nakiuddin can't lose it there. Clearance by Okawa. Straight into touch. And we take a pause for the water break at the 70th minute mark. What a game we have here. A great response since halftime by Lion City Sailors. They got the goal through Song Ye-yong. And now really pushing on in the final 20 minutes. We would like to take this opportunity, of course, to thank the frontline workers as we have a look at the goal scored by Song Ye-yong. Great build-up play. Saifullah to Plazibat. Good pick out to Arshad with a back flick. Song Ye-yong all the time in the world. No mistake. 2 goals in 2 games for Song Yong. Question marks about the defending, how he was left all alone in the penalty area. That's the goal we have in this second half. Albirex Niigata still leading by 2 goals to 1, but the momentum you feel is with Lion City Sailors. The floodlights are on here at Jurong East Stadium. We have a great game and intriguing final 17.5 minutes of this match. So Akari will trot over to restart this match with the throw for the Sailors. It's Hassan, Tajali. Faisal. Got caught late on. Ball will go back to his possession. Free kick taken from the wrong position. Akari just struggling down the right. Adam Swandi can't get ahead of his defender, but gets a second bite of the cherry. This is still with Adam, out wide. Here to Gabriel Quack. Onto his left foot, gets a cross in! And flashed wide. It was Adam Swandi who got the final touch, just couldn't find the target. A good play by the Sailors. Again, coming down that right flank. Gabriel, again, Adam Swandi unmarked in the area. That's twice now, and Keiji Shigetomi we need to shore up that defense. A good combination play by the 2 substitutes, Quack and Adam. And the influence of Nagasawa, Nishiguchi, Doi, Mitsuzuka, not so prevalent in this second half. It's been all Lion City Sailor. Here's Plazibat who's offside. Just couldn't time his run. Song trying to release his teammate, just perhaps delayed the pass. Oh, wow, good look at this one. Yeah, just delayed it, didn't he? Song and Plazibat just couldn't hold his run any longer. Ball fall all the way through to Hassan Sani. Good communication between himself and Faisal and Nakiyuddin. Oh, Sakuma all over Plazibat, and easy decision for Mohammad Taki to make. Quick free kick by Saifullah. They're in a rush. Nakiyuddin down the left. Trying to tee up Adam Swandi. Here is Adam. Nakiyuddin with the throw. Plazibat. Back to Nakiyuddin. Looking to get a cross in. Plays it to Yamazaki. Patient build-up once again by Lion City Sailors. Faisal. Tajali. Faisal once again. Crossfield ball. Looking for Akari. Good first touch. Oh, I thought in first glance. Heavy one in the end. Kurishima. Crossfield ball is a good one for Tomoyuki Doi. Mitsuzuka. Back to Doi down the right. Gets a first time cross in. It's a good one. Cleared by Tajali. And straight into the path of Gabriel Quack, who releases it to the left. Here's Plazibat. Has the support of Adam. Still with Plazibat. Adam. Taking on his man, Adam Swandi. Gets the corner. Last touch, Ryo Sakuma. They want a quick corner. They get it. Gabriel in possession. Some of his teammates weren't really ready for that. Adam. Yamazaki. Still with Yamazaki. Well, tempted to take the strike. Akari Across into the area, looking for Gabriel Quack. And he got a header away, just couldn't find a target there, the substitute. But they're knocking on the door here, Lion City Sailors. Decent ball in by Akari. And Gabriel just got behind Sakuma there, I believe. Really open game. We'd love to watch that. Mitsuzuka now, down the right. And Naki Yuden has grown into this match. Tajali to Faisal. Tajali. Nice touch by Plazibat to Saifullah. Oh, Saifullah, well, I had options of Song and Plazibat, found neither. I do feel they will have more opportunities in this final 12 minutes, Lion City Sailors. Albirex Niigata haven't beat themselves. You have to credit the players and the tactical nous of Aurelia Vidma turning this game around, because it's pretty comfortable for Albirex after 45 minutes. Adam, good touch. Nakiudin. Yamazaki, back to Nakiudin. Faisal tries to squeeze it to Saifullah, loses out. Just could use a spell of possession here, Albirex. Hashioka. Nice touch, Mitsuzuka to Doi. Down the right. There's two players in the area, but closed down well by Faisal. Doesn't want to foul here, Faisal. Doi, Hashioka. Nakiudin battling away, but Hashioka comes on top. Good defending in the end by Faisal. And the shots are coming in fast and furious. Good play initially there by Hashioka. Kurashima will take as much time as allowed. Four men in the area, Ryoya Taniguchi just lurking on the edge. Mitsuzuka joining in the action as well. Ball comes in, overhit, and oh, they can't start this quickly enough, Lion City Sailors. 10 minutes to go. Nakiudin to Adam. Saifullah, who's been fantastic second half. Yamazaki. Tajeli. Ball finds Saifullah with the dummy to Plazibat. Good link-up play. Still with Stipe Plazibat. With the step over into the area he goes. Still with Plazibat. Gets a cross in. And Okawa collects gratefully. Well, somehow found his way through. Got a little luck there, a heavy touch. Just ran out of space. Plazibat. Ball looking for Gabriel Quack. It's a good one. Still with Gabriel Quack. Can he get a shot away? Gabriel. Second ball in, straight into the arms of Kei Okawa. Big chance for Song. And he'll be disappointed he didn't make it two. Good initial play here by Gabriel Quack. Song scuffed his shot, didn't he? Not the cleanest of strikes. They're getting closer and closer. Hassan's kick out. Well defended there by Taniguchi. Mitsuzuka loses out to Nakiudin. Yamazaki does well in midfield. Akari, cross-field ball. Plazibat is offside. Flag is up early enough by the assistant referee. Looks to be a tight decision. Was confident flag went straight up by Lim Si Seng. Can have a better look here. Crossfield was coming back from an offside position, perhaps Plazibat. Header by Nishiguchi. They win it back, Lion City Sailors. They're winning all the second balls. Opportunity for Albirex to go forward. Again, losing out. Akari. Gabriel to Akari. Somehow the ball finds its way to an Albirex shirt and they'll get it away. Okawa. Well, they're hanging on. And Albirex yet to make a change. They've only made the 2, and that at half-time. Saifullah can turn. Faisal squeezes the ball through here to Akari. Good crossing. Hit it away by Sakuma. Second shot coming in by Adam. Keokawa will say he had that covered all the way through. Yeah, good initial header. Couldn't get it far enough, and Adam Swandi with the rebound. That's a hard one to take. Tajali. There's a restart play from the back. Faisal. Nakiuddin lays it off to Saifullah. Oh, that pass is intercepted. Nagasawa looks for Taniguchi. Taniguchi! Fist over the bar. And they will go down the other side here. Lion City Sailors. A good setup play. Taniguchi. Yeah, didn't really trouble Hassan Sani, who saw it going over his head all the way. Song to Yamazaki. Tajali. It's nice and tidy possession by Lion City Sailors, but they need to go forward. Akari. Albirex defending well and blocking the spaces. They work it out well here to Akari. Gabriel. Tajali. 5 minutes to go. Faisal. Yamazaki. Good ball to Plazibat. Still with Plazibat. Plazibat has a go. Oh, that goes wide. He's got more involved as the half has worn on here. Stipe Plazibat. Just getting the service he craves. And Lion City Sailors might be paying the price for a poor first half performance. It's much better, much improved second half, and whatever Aurelio Vidma said definitely worked the trick. The Sailors, of course, missing the main man, Shadan Sulaiman, a player who makes things stick for them in midfield, out through injury. Nakiuddin wins a free kick for his side. Quickly taken, Plazibat up against Sakuma. Sakuma first to it, but at the expense of a throw. Quickly taken, Song. Still with Song. Committed challenge coming in. Another one as well. Taki's letting it flow. Akari once again. Ball into the area. To Adam. Danger signs in the penalty area. Looking far post! Good defending in the end. Gabriel Quack had a touch on it. But well defended. It's so close, so near, yet so far for Stipe and his side. He's had a glimpse there of the frontman. Just by the center of the pitch, Saifullah looking to be struggling with cramp. No more changes allowed, of course, for Lion City Sailors. They made the 3 substitutes not at half-time. They've only allowed three changes per match. 3 periods of changes. Gabriel Quack, into the area he goes. Can he find a white shirt? He goes all the way through, cleared by Kamata. Faisal. Who comes in by Yamazaki. Sakuma again. Well, was that a push off the ball? Still alive for Gabriel Quack. Gabriel! They get the equalizer, Lion City Sailors, and it is something they deserve. With 2 minutes to go, they've huffed and they've puffed, but they're not hanging about here. They're calling for the players to retreat back. They think they can win this, the Lion City Sailors. Well, here, first of all, Sakuma, perhaps the push by Kurashima on Gabriel Quack, who got on his feet really, really well, got the strike away. And no chance for Kei Okawa. And with 2 minutes to go, Lion City Sailors feel they can go on and win this. And what a turnaround that would be. But here's a chance for Doi. Hassan Sani comes out, he's off the pitch. Ball comes in off the line. Faisal Roslan. They almost respawn Albirex Niigata. Now here's a chance. Hassan came out bravely, got something on that, but was left exposed, but good defending by Faisal. Still in possession, Albirex. Goal kick. They wanted a corner. And now all eyes on the 4th official and how many minutes he will put on the board. But what a comeback by Lion City Sailors. Hassan under pressure, needs to get rid. High foot called on Kurashima, and Yamazaki in possession. And time for Song to counter. Plazibat, still with Plazibat. Gabriel, can he create another piece of magic? Gabriel Quack. Blocked first and cleared second. I hear 4 minutes of time to be added on at the end of the match. Plenty of time for Lion City Sailors to get a winner, if it is indeed a winner. Ball floated into the area. Plazibat will keep it in play. Still with Plazibat. Tries to turn Hashioka. He'll force his way through. Crowded out in the end. And Albirex Niigata will hope that there's space at the back for them to exploit Nishiguchi, who has been quiet. So is Nagasawa. And still with Ryosuke Nagasawa. Looking for Doi. Good defending. Well, Tajeli had his hands all over Nagasawa, and that will be a free kick for Albirex Niigata. And you do feel that both sides, and even though there has been a comeback by Lion City Sailors, will feel disappointed with the point. And Sailors have to keep their wits about them. They've worked hard to get back onto level terms. They need to stay strong at the back. Albirex Niigata need to get a dramatic winner here through Tomoyuki Doi. Flat one, and cleared away by Song. And can they counter here? Gabriel looking for the foul, and doesn't get Hamataki to blow in his favor. Long ball coming through. Tomoyuki Doi. Doesn't get a shot away. Nishiguchi still with Ryo. Nishiguchi with the shot. Blocked. Well done. Still with Doi. Putting bodies forward. Hashioka. Still with Hashioka. Saved by Hassan Sani. Oh, has it come off the post instead? Oh, trying to bulldoze their way through. Great block by Yamazaki, first of all, but still alive. It was Doi who set a Hashioka, got the luck of the bounce, got the shot away. And whether it was Hassan Sani, whether it was post. Oh, no time to debate that. With 90 seconds of the game to go. Kurishima with a poor clearance. Sakuma back to Okawa. Song will try and close him down. Oh, better touch that is by Kurishima under the circumstances. Kamata. Nishiguchi. Excellent play there by Akari, but still alive for Albirex Niigata. Doi to Hashioka. Hashioka still in the area. Hashioka! And they take the lead, and perhaps the victory. Albirex Niigata at the death. And they've stolen the win. Dramatic scenes here at Jurong East Stadium. And it is Ryo Nishiguchi who will claim it at the far post. Well, credit to Albirex Niigata. Hashioka with the give and go into the area with the setup, calmly playing it across to Ryo Nishiguchi. Hashioka getting the luck there. Came off Faisal Roslan. He could have gone down, stayed on his feet, found Nishiguchi at the far post. 3-2. And he might have got the victory here. And dramatic scenes at Jurong East Stadium. 5th goal of the season for Ryo Nishiguchi. And perhaps the most important one yet. Yellow card to Plazibat. Haven't seen too many yellow cards in this match. Oh, late change coming for Albirex Niigata just to run down the clock. We are into injury time, added time, off added time. Have we seen the end of the drama? Song to Adam, to Nakiudin. Foul. Free kick for Lion City Sailors. Change coming up. And just to run down the clock here for Albirex Niigata. Mahiro Takahashi will replace Ryosuke Nagasawa. Oh, what a game of football we've had. Tajeli just trying to steal a couple of meters. Being ushered back. Surely this is the last chance of the match. Will we see even more drama? Tajeli needs to get the delivery right. Near post is cleared away, and they hang on here, Albirex Niigata. Well, how unlucky is it? As referee Taki shows the yellow card to Saifullah Akbar. How unlucky can it be for Lion City Sailors? They were 2-0 down at the break. They fought back. A great football from them in the second half. Had goals from Song Yong and Gabriel Kwek. But a sucker punch right at the end. Ryo Nishiguchi latching on at the far post, courtesy of Hashioka's squared ball. And they come away with the 3 points. Albirex Niigata, they go top of the table. Lion City Sailors, well, stating their case that perhaps Hashioka on the rebound, leading for the goal, did come off his arm. We will have a better look at that later on, but confirmation of the full-time score here at Jurong East Stadium in dramatic scenes. A last-minute winner, Albirex Niigata 3, Lion City Sailors 2. And we'll have fantastic highlights of the match. But how unlucky will you feel if you're Aurelio Vidma? He got his charges going in the second half. They were 2-0 down. They fought back. And it was against the run of play. You have to feel they were the much better side, Lion City Sailors, in the second half. But Albirex Niigata waking up right at the death and found a way through. There were 4 minutes of time to be added on at the end of the game. And in that 4th minute, they found the winner, Ryo Nishiguchi. He was our man to watch. And he came up with the goods when it mattered. And here is the story of the game. In the 19th minute, Albirex Niigata took the lead courtesy of Tomoyuki Doi. Hassan Sani couldn't get a clean hand and clear it away, and Tomoyuki Doi was joining on the spot, reacted the quickest to put Albirex Niigata 1-0 up. And they were the better side in that first half. And on 35 minutes, just 10 minutes until the break, they went 2-0 up. Scrappy play in defense. Nagasawa found his way through on goal, and a great strike. No way Hassan Sani would have stopped that. Plenty of power behind the strike by Ryosuke Nagasawa. And he put Albirex Niigata 2-0 up. And that was the way it stood until the break, and they were in control. Albirex Niigata, and if there was any team that would go on to score a third, or score the next goal once they were 2-0 up, it would have been Albirex Niigata. But great change in tactics and intensity by Lion City Sailors in the second half. Saw them pull a goal back on 59 minutes. A great flick on by Arshad. Found Song Yong unmarked in the area. Great setup play. Was patient by the Sailors, and they were in a rush to get it back. Song Yong with the easiest of finishes. Hafiz Noor transitioning from left to right. And great pick up by Plazibat. Arshad with the flick. And Song Yong with the finish. And they had the momentum behind them, Lion City Sailors. And in dramatic scenes, found an equalizer on 88 minutes. Ryo Sakuma couldn't get the header away. Gabriel Kwek got onto his feet, dazzled past the Albirex Niigata players, and got a strike away, beating Kei Okawa. And then they were favourites to go on and get the winner. In fact, they were picking the ball up from the back of the net, looking to go on for the winner instead of celebrating that equalizer. Gabriel Kwek, once again, great feat to get up after the challenge. And it was 2-2. Great introduction by Gabriel Kwek since coming on as a substitute. And no chance once again for Kei Okawa. They were pushing for the goal, but left gaps exposed at the back. And they went down the right through Doi to Hashioka. It came off Faisal Roslan. Contention here that it might have come off his hand. Put it to the back post, and Ryo Nishiguchi, the grateful recipient, to make it 3-2 at the death in the 4th minute of added time. We'll have a closer look here. Will they have a case? The Lion City Sailors, did it come off Hashioka's hand? It might have, but Nishiguchi at the back post didn't hang around and got the winner. In dramatic scenes here at Jurong East Stadium, his 5th goal of the season, and perhaps the most important of all the 5 goals he scored in the AIA Singapore Premier League. Fantastic scenes, a fantastic game, and that's the full-time score here at Jurong East. Albirex Niigata 3, Lion City Sailors 2. And here is the story of the game. 24 shots in total. Corners even. Albirex Niigata edging it on shots on goal. And just the 1 yellow card. A game played in great spirit. But dramatic scenes and a dramatic winner for Albirex Niigata. So, what a way to start off the weekend here on the AIA Singapore Premier League here at Jurong East Stadium. It was the game to look out for between Albirex Niigata and Lion City Sailors, and it has delivered. A 5-goal thriller. Albirex Niigata edging it in the very last minute of the match. Looking forward to more action tomorrow in the AIA Singapore Premier League. We will be at Jurong West for Young Lions versus Tanjong Pagar United. We'll catch you for that one.